The Kalamazoo County Board is taking a closer look at how pharmaceutical companies are involved in the opioid crisis. Now they're considering joining a lawsuit that would ask drug companies to reimburse local governments for the cost of responding to the crisis.
24-Hour News 8's Sarah Hurwitz was at that meeting today as the board weighed its options and took input from the community. She has this story from Kalamazoo tonight.
The board ultimately recommended to the county administrator to do more research on this lawsuit and the impacts that it may have on the county as it looks to potentially join this federal lawsuit.
The practices have really changed for a variety of reasons. Several of the other municipalities' lawsuits have claimed that some of the pharmaceutical companies were kind of deceptive in their marketing practices to physicians.
The meeting started with a look at the lawsuit itself. Several Michigan counties and cities have already signed on, which was originally filed last year, calling on drug companies to reimburse governments for the costs of responding to the crisis. Commissioner Julie Rogers, who's also a physical therapist, outlined what the opioid numbers look like in Kalamazoo. In 2016, nearly 80% of accidental drug-related deaths in Kalamazoo listed opioids as contributing factors.
It seems that the pharmaceutical companies have misled the public and physicians for years, and I would hope the outcome of potential litigation would be to change the way that they are practicing.
The discussion centered around questions of costs with litigation, how much the lawsuit would actually help in reducing the number of overdose deaths, and the resources that the county doesn't have to help its citizens who are struggling with addiction.
And what a lot of this really gets down to, all the things that I mentioned, is two words: personal responsibility. And I know there's addictive things out there, but the bottom line is the person that takes it is responsible. We, as a community, pay more than we should in order for drug companies to go out and sell their product. And I would argue the same thing's true with guns and many other products that are sold in our marketplace.
And they also shared personal stories.
You know, I was born to a two-parent household. My parents were married. My mother worked extremely hard at General Motors, and at some point in her life, she actually stumbled and fell and ended up in an addiction, a serious drug addiction that had a huge impact on myself and my two siblings.
Now, commissioners also did mention Pfizer, some concerns about that, which is a pharmaceutical company here in Kalamazoo, but it is not named in any federal lawsuits. Now, they also did express some urgency with this, and it's unclear when they'll make a decision, but again, they are looking to move pretty quickly. In Kalamazoo tonight, Sarah Hurwitz, 24-Hour News 8.
At that meeting, several citizens spoke during public comment, sharing their input on the lawsuit and their personal experience with the opioid epidemic. Some shared stories of losing loved ones to overdoses. Others pushed for more resources to help addicts.
They didn't treat anything for her. She died so that people could make some money, and that's what this is about.
We want resources to help 6 people out in our county, in our cities.
So far, 11 counties have joined in on that federal lawsuit.